as we watch the battle unfold between Conor O'Leary and Liam O'Brien. Sammy Pupo and Jake Marshall kind of took a back seat for a moment, but they'll get their chance now with priority, and joining them in the lineup is Heat 8, Barron Mamiya up against Ian Gouveia. Barron Mamiya, unbelievable start to the year, back-to-back Pipe Pro titles.
We'll start to bounce back. Looks like we've got Ryder up and riding here. Barron Mamiya has to give way.
And he's going to give way to Ian Gouveia, who's in his heat. Oh, a very critical hit there from Gouveia. And he's not able to pull it down. He got absolutely swamped by the lip. Yeah, it's Ian Gouveia up again. He looks completely fine after taking a heavy wipeout just moments ago. Not going to get a whole lot out of this ride. Just the one big hit to finish it off.
And then outside, Ian Gouveia, straight off the bottom, up almost vertical on the backhand. One turn, but it was solid.
Oh, we had a wave that we want to check out closely. Barron Mamiya. I mean, if anyone's going to sniff out a pit, Rich, it's going to be this man.
Wow, and on a left-hander as well, but the clamps came down on Barron Mamiya.
What a shame. He got
swallowed. So it looks like Jake Marshall.
Yeah, ducking under this one. Jake lucky to get under it, but Ian Gouveia swoops. Another beautiful big bottom turn, grabbing that rail and reaching for it again. A sizey wave. Can he get the completion? He throws everything at it. This guy is...
I mean, look at the size of this wave. I mean, we watched this one of Ian. I mean, just the setup on that. I personally love the grab rail on the bottom turn. It's just like an ode to that past year where, you know, it was so prevalent. You don't see it as much anymore.
At the moment, 32 years of age, has had a lap before on the CT, doesn't want to lose this spot, fought so hard on the Challenger Series last year to earn his place back in these ranks. And Ian Gouveia.
And then behind him, Barron, just a bit of work done with that big layback. Take it away, Ron.
Oh, mate. When this guy finds a bit of open water and there's some push out there, he's to get himself back on this CT. Needs a good score, a 7.33. As we see Mamiya on the inside, finding some room to lay down a nice opening turn there, drawing that carb right back into the bowl. This wave is just soapy on the inside. He does find another hit before climbing to this final section. And there is a really clean combination of 3 turns.
Let's see. Let's have a look what Barron got done. So just more beautiful, tidy rail work out of the top there. Just love that super big, deep fade back. And just waiting for this thing. Just waiting for it to stand up, to bowl up. Another little jazzy jab there, followed by another one. Oh, yeah. You just feel for him. I mean, the good news is, though, you know he is so capable. He has been on that Challenger Series. He's fought his way back. He's won events on the Challenger. He'll be back.
Oh, such a talent.
That was his previous wave, yeah.
Yeah, and then this is a replay of Ian Gouveia. Geez, just attacking on the backhand. Comes around this one.
But willing to take a chance on the left there. On the outside, we've got Barron Mamiya up, who has taken the lead in his heat against Ian Gouveia here. He had a 6.67, also dropped a 6.87 for a clean sequence of turns. And he seems to be settling into his performance here.
Oh, he's just looking so solid, right? I think he's looking connected, obviously. Big, powerful surf. He's used to it. He's obviously won at Sunset before, but yeah, he's...
And then this is the last wave of Barron Mamiya. As he comes around this section, big power hook with the carb down. Does a little bit of rail work, transitioning through to the inside, sees that oncoming section and says, I'll challenge it. Just a nice little controlled hit off that foam.
He suffered the disappointment of a 33rd, but he has cracked the quarterfinals here in the past. But even compared to how we saw him competing out there this morning, he's looked a little bit more sure of himself and how he wants to read those finals.
I kind of just had to just stay in it. You know, the first 20 minutes was pretty all over the place, and I guess Liam was kind of in the same boat. So for me, it wasn't hard to just reset and go, okay, you know, I need to just stay in the game and stay, you know, focused and motivated.
I think he knew too he wanted to get kind of tangled up in that high-risk moment. He's a mad spotlight thief. He can steal it from you. You think you've surfed a wave well on the inside, and and Interlope right behind you with just 2 minutes to go now. Some movement here on the outside as that rusty 2-minute warning hits your screens, and it's Gouveia getting on the attack. Bit of a bump to deal with, but stays in control for a moment. Big section, you know he won't back down, and he gets inverted.
And then behind him, I mean, this Ian Gouveia wave, he really left nothing on the table, right? It was a big, chunky section, but this is the moment that, I mean, he's asking the question, right? It was pretty radical. It was super late. He's obviously celebrating. Kind of inverted little float there.
Barron Mamiya, though, a big heat for him. He wants to get himself back into that final 5 picture after such a fantastic start to the season. Solid heat there, a close one on the scorecard. But he's going to edge out the Brazilian and move on through to the next round.